This is insane. We have major updates about LeBron James and his future with the Lakers. An NBA insider recently reported that LeBron James joining the Knicks at this stage of his career is a possibility, given LeBron's love for MSG. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new content. And now, let's get started. Major update on LeBron James' future. When this offseason began, I knew we would be talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's the prize of the offseason, but I never would have guessed we would be talking about LeBron James, especially not LeBron joining the Knicks. But that's the reality. The reports continue to flood in about LeBron joining the Knicks. But these latest updates from longtime NBA insider Mark Stein helps to reveal if LeBron James' future will be in New York or LA. Shout out to NBA insider Mark Stein and Sports Illustrated for giving us this following information here. According to them, NBA insider Mark Stein will never rule out the possibility of LeBron James playing for the New York Knicks. LeBron loves Madison Square Garden, and Knicks president Leon Rose used to be his agent before Rich Paul took over. According to NBA insider Mark Stein, he states the following exactly. I believe that LeBron James' well-chronicled fondness for playing at MSG makes it unwise to say he'll never be a Knick. I believe that it's far more difficult to gauge the Knicks' willingness to bring him in, given all the history between LeBron and the Knicks hierarchy that features former James and Paul associates Leon Rose and William Wesley. But I'm just saying, I will never rule out the possibility of number 23 becoming a Knick someday, because he is said to love the Garden that much. Mark Stein is a longtime NBA insider. He is well connected and has sources across the entire league. So best believe, if he is stating that LeBron James potentially could join the Knicks in the future, I am definitely going to believe it. Let's consider all the things that Mark Stein just stated. LeBron James has a close relationship with Knicks president Leon Rose, his former agent. Rich Paul, the exact same thing. Let's not forget Rich Paul and Leon Rose. No matter what issues they had in the past, last year they met in New York City and they fixed all of those issues. So whatever obstacle, whatever barrier that was there beforehand that prevented Clutch Sports clients from coming to New York, that is no longer there. That means LeBron has even more of a reason to join New York. But let's talk about what LeBron James loves. According to Mark Stein, LeBron loves Madison Square Garden. He loves MSG. He loves those bright lights. And because of all of these reasons, especially though his love for MSG, that's why Mark Stein believes that at some point in his future, LeBron will be a New York Knick. But speaking about LeBron James and his future, when is he supposed to join the Knicks? Is he going to join the Knicks today, right now, during this offseason, next offseason, 2 years from now? What is the future looking like for LeBron James? Well, shout out to Mark Stein for helping to give us this information as well. According to Mark Stein, do you think the Lakers will just give up on this season and buy him out in August or September and set James up to walk to Dallas or Golden State or New York? I don't. Mark Stein believes that the only way LeBron James gets moved during this offseason is if he's traded. But according to him, Dallas, Golden State, and New York, they wouldn't trade for LeBron James. They would only be interested in adding LeBron if he was bought out and is a free agent. According to Bleacher Report, NBA insider Mark Stein wrote about his belief that James has a curiosity about playing for the Mavs if he were to leave the Los Angeles Lakers. But it would only be appealing to Dallas if it could be done via a buyout and in free agency, as well as signing him to the veterans minimum. That is the only way Dallas would do it. Stein also mentioned that New York and Golden State were potential options under the same scenario, while acknowledging that there is very little chance that the Lakers would even buy out LeBron James at this point. Here's the exact quote from NBA insider Mark Stein. "I believe that the Warriors and the Knicks would be right there with the Mavericks if LeBron James became a free agent via buyout. Yet, I will stress again that I can't imagine a buyout happening this summer, no matter how much it's been discussed in the media. What incentive do the Lakers have to participate in a buyout? I believe that the Warriors, who have shown an interest in acquiring James dating back to the February 2024 trade deadline some 18 months ago, will remain in the mix if James ever does reach the point that he's looking for his last hurrah elsewhere. We can shut down all of those LeBron James to the New York Knicks reports, at least the reports that are stating that it could happen right now. As we just heard from Mark Stein, the Lakers have no incentive to buy out LeBron James. And LeBron, he wants to win next season. And if he wants to do that, staying with the Los Angeles Lakers might be his best bet. And also, he'll make the most money doing that as well. So I can't see LeBron being bought out by the Lakers. And that is the only way the Knicks would add him to this team. And as of right now, since LeBron James will not be bought out, New York's not looking at the Lakers, not looking at LeBron, not even talking about LeBron. They are talking about free agency, and they are looking at the free agent market, but they're looking for veteran guards, and that's all they're looking for. And they're looking to give that veteran guard the vet minimum contract, nothing else. If LeBron James was available right now today, and he was a free agent, the Knicks would shift everything and prioritize him, like most NBA teams would if LeBron James was a free agent. But he's not, and it's not going to happen. And that's the only way the Knicks would ever add him to this roster. They are not going to trade for LeBron James. Let's just make that perfectly clear. If LeBron James was available via trade right now, and New York could trade for him and land him on this roster, they wouldn't do it because they don't want to do that. The only way LeBron James becomes a New York Knick is if New York adds him here in free agency. Apart from that, he will never be a Knick unless that situation happens. As far as trades go, I think we all understand who the Knicks are holding all of their assets for. I mentioned his name to start off this video. Giannis Antetokounmpo. If he becomes available for trade, the Knicks will be in the front of the line trying to trade for him and get him on this team. That's why they're holding all of their assets, and they will not be making any trades this offseason. The only moves you can expect from the Knicks are free agency moves. No trade moves unless Giannis becomes available, and I am perfectly fine with that. Honestly speaking, I believe that this Knicks front office and Leon Rose are building out this team, this roster, in the best possible way and holding on to all of their assets if and when their star player that they want becomes available. That's the best way to move. That way, you're prepared in both situations. You're prepared for next season with the best roster that you could put together, and you're prepared if and when Giannis asks for a trade out of Milwaukee. But going back to LeBron James, even though right now is not a possibility, sometime in the future, given all of these reports that we have been reviewing over the last few weeks, I do believe if LeBron has the opportunity to join New York and the Knicks can add him via free agency, if that situation exists, then I do believe LeBron James will be a Knick. But other than that, I don't see LeBron joining this team, and I certainly don't see the Knicks going out and trading for LeBron. The only way he comes to New York is via free agency. Other than that, we're watching him play for the Lakers and wondering if and when he could potentially come to the Knicks. But that's all it is right now. But honestly, that's not me. While some people want the Knicks to add LeBron James, I don't care if they do or they don't. I'm not thinking about LeBron James. I'm not thinking about the Lakers. I'm not thinking about New York getting LeBron James in the future. What I am thinking about is next season, going to the NBA Finals, winning a championship, using our last vet minimum contract on an actual veteran player that will help this team move forward in the right way next season. However, there is a very good chance that in the future, especially if he's bought out, his future could be playing basketball under the bright lights in New York City and from Madison Square Garden. But let me know, guys, how you feel about LeBron James potentially in the future joining this Knicks team. Because as Mark Stein did state in his report, LeBron James going to New York can never be counted out. And that's because LeBron loves MSG. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.